Cosplay is a key element to any anime convention you go to. It's a way to be creative and enjoy yourself. From my own personal experiences, and I'm sure many of you who have made cosplays agree with me, you feel a sense of accomplishment and pride when someone comes up to you and tells you they like your cosplay or asks for a photo or a video of you. Today, I'm going to give you some tips on how to make your next cosplay stand out from the rest. Number 1. Make it yourself. Now, when I say this, I mean a few things. First, I'm not saying buying costumes are bad, as many people new to cosplaying tend to do so because it is the easiest path to get the results they want. Also, I'm not saying you have to be a master seamstress, because many of us aren't. I'm saying if you want to stand out in a crowd of cosplayers, the best way to do so is to make it your own. The reason why I suggest this is because you feel more accomplished when you finally make a cosplay you imagine and put together yourself. The main difference between making your own cosplay and buying one is that you put your own personal touches into the outfit, which helps you be more separated from others who are cosplaying as the same character as you. Number 2. Put your own spin on a character. Many characters people tend to cosplay as usually have somewhere between 1 and 4 outfits they usually wear. Due to this fact, people tend to try and stay faithful to the material and have their cosplays look as close to the actual character as possible. What makes some cosplays of certain characters stand out more than others is their interpretation of the character or characters in some cases. A good example of this is when someone takes a character's appearance and does something to it that hasn't been done before. One of my cosplays that has this element is my custom Mega Man outfit I made. I took a very well-known character and put my own spin onto it by giving him more of a motorcycle/vehicle look by using a motorcycle helmet and a car exhaust as my arm blaster. I didn't change many major aspects of this character, but the few changes I made really set my cosplay apart from others, but still made it obvious what character I was supposed to be. Many people have been creative in this aspect and helped their cosplay really shine. Number 3. Cosplay as characters as many others don't. Many cosplayers tend to cosplay as certain popular characters that many will recognize. There's nothing wrong with this, because many people still put their own personal touches and spins on these characters, which are awesome. But if you want to be an individual, you'll stay away from some of these characters. The main 2 I'm talking about are Deadpool and Harley Quinn. Like I said before, there's nothing wrong with cosplaying as these characters, but unless you do something very unique with these characters, you'll be stuck in a boat with many others that'll have the same outfit as you. I recommend cosplaying as characters that are recognizable, but not a lot of people tend to do. It might take a few conventions to see which characters are present and which aren't, but once you figure that out and you choose a character that isn't very common, you'll surely have a cosplay that'll draw attention to yourself. Number 4. Get techie with it. Now, when I say this, many of you might be confused, so let me explain. While walking through a convention, which cosplay will you notice first? One looking like an average character, or one with glowing panels and music coming from it? Most of the very interesting cosplays I have seen have some sort of techie aspect about it. For example, a feature that turns a lot of heads is a cosplay with fitting music to go along with it. It sounds basic, which it is, and easy to do, but this simple audio effect really brings your cosplay to the next level. Same goes with glowing armor or clothing. These details show that you care about more than just the look of the character, but the fine details to make your character that much more special. Alright, so this tip didn't make it on the list, but I did want to add it because I still think it's important. Now, this is not the same as my normal script. I'm just doing this off the top of my head because I think that this is that important and reading off a script doesn't sound right. So this tip is be polite and respect people's cosplays. Like, when somebody comes up to you and compliments your cosplay that you worked really hard on, you should be polite and thank them. And to me, I always like to usually compliment the other person's cosplay if they're cosplaying, and usually that makes them feel really good because a person that they had the courage to walk up to and compliment them on their good cosplay, if that person compliments you about your cosplay you're a little self-conscious about or you don't think you did your best on, if that person compliments you, it just makes you feel way better, and it would make that person feel way better. So, like I said, just respect people's cosplays, and if someone compliments you, I recommend complimenting them back because that'll kind of make you stand out a little bit more, just due to the fact because you're being polite and friendly and making them feel good about themselves instead of just having yourself feel good. But anyways, back to the final one. Finally, number 5. Have fun with your cosplay. It sounds cliche, but it's true. Nobody wants to talk to a person who looks shy, doesn't talk to anybody, and stays in a corner. People are more likely to interact with you and compliment your cosplay if you're having a good time and having a positive attitude. Most cosplayers cosplay so they can have fun dressing up as certain characters, and most people go to conventions so they can have a good time. So go be goofy and have fun at the convention, because many people will remember you more as a person that made them laugh or smile than just a person who walked past them. Alright, that's my list of tips to help your next cosplay stand out. Got any other tips or cool ideas for cosplay? Leave them in the comment section below. Remember to like and subscribe if you liked this video. I'm Lucas from Airtech Reviews, and I'll see you guys in the next video.